What's going on, Fearless Gang? So today we're going to be making a trap beat using one-shots for the melody. So let's jump right into this. So I'm going to be using the Decap Drums That Knock Volume 8, and I'm going to be going into his tonal here and going with some of these melodic one-shots until we find something that'll work. Alright, I'm thinking about 155 for the BPM here, something a little faster. And I'm going to be using one of my scale MIDIs, so if you haven't grabbed that already, there's a free download link in the description below, so you can go ahead and get the basic scales so that you don't have to memorize them. Alright, that's sounding pretty cool so far, so we're going to add a bunch of effects on this and kind of make it sound a little bit better as well. So throw a little bit of vinyl distortion on here. Alright, let's EQ out any lows that need to be taken out of this. Looks like there's not too much on the low end. Just to be safe, we're going to take out some of it. Okay, so I copied over the notes into an octave lower, and then I turned down the velocities on these ones so that they wouldn't play as loud. Alright, I changed this so that it had some sort of delay on it. Sounds a lot better now. Okay, so super simple hi-hat pattern. I'm just going to go in here and mess with the velocities a little bit. Another really cool thing you can do here is actually turn some random panning on your hi-hats. I usually like to put 10 to 12%. Seems to be really perfect. So one thing to note is when you have a super simple melody like this and you're really only using one melody and you're not putting like a bunch of different layers together, since it's not kind of filling up the spectrum with a simple melody, what you're going to want to do is make sure that your 808 is playing more often and it's kind of bigger. So you want it to sound bigger. So like you can see here, I'm obviously leaving gaps here between this note and this note. There's a big gap here and there's a little bit of gap in between this note. But on the second part of these 4-bar sets here, you can see that I'm just kind of filling it up with notes, and that's kind of filling the spectrum so that the 808 is just going all in on those spots. So I'm feeling the 808 cowbell for this one. Alright guys, we got our drums set up, we got the melody set up. Let's go ahead and set this bad boy up, and you'll see that we're going to do some things to the melody so that it's not getting boring over time. Okay guys, so what I did for the melody here is I started off with the regular melody here at the beginning for the intro. And then I went into this 16-bar loop here where I just made the melody an octave higher than normal. So that's literally all I did. And then I go back down to the regular melody here for the next 24 bars. Alright guys, so if you want to see like an in-depth video of exactly how I arrange this beat, I'm going to leave a card right here to one of my last videos that I just did on how I arrange beats. I actually arranged it exactly the same as in that video. So if you like what you hear and you like the arrangement, go ahead and check out that video after this one. But let's listen to this and listen to how the melody changes up in it. Alright guys, that concludes the tutorial. So this is how you can make a really simple melody using one-shots from any one-shot kits you may have, and how you can use one melody and just switch up the octaves like that and keep the song interesting throughout. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. If you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button for me, and if you liked the video, smash that like button. But anyways, I'll be catching you guys again in the next one. Peace out.